Tom Brady's therapist made $2.3 million during his career, more than most backup quarterbacks, for listening to him cry about being perfect. Being an NFL quarterback means getting blamed for 53 other men's failures while your brain slowly turns into soup. And 3 million people on Twitter think they could do it better. Want to see quarterback hell in 4K? Shedeur Sanders, pick 144. Cleveland Browns. His dad is Dion. Primetime, 2 Super Bowls, more confidence than God. Shedeur's first press conference doesn't say a word. Just mouths words, like he's in a silent film, like he's too good for sound. This actually happened. Google it. I'll wait. The Browns are starting whoever's conscious, and their 144th pick is playing charades with reporters. But wait, here's the knife twist. Prime equity deal. He gets paid from jersey sales before taking a snap. Myles Garrett, 19 sacks, bleeding for Cleveland, makes $25 million. Shedeur Sanders, 0 snaps, mime performance, makes money every time someone buys his jersey. The locker room wants him dead, and he hasn't even put on shoulder pads. Let me tell you what a quarterback's body feels like on Tuesday. Like you fell down an elevator shaft into another elevator shaft full of hammers. Russell Wilson gets sacked by TJ Watt. His ribs separate from his sternum. Separate. Like pulling apart Legos made of bone. Plays the next week. Gets sacked again. Tears the cartilage between ribs 3 and 4. Breathing feels like swallowing glass. The injury report? Questionable. Twitter? Wilson looks washed. No mobility. Bro can't breathe without crying and you want mobility. Dak Prescott. $60 million per year. 60 million! You know what the Cowboys bought with the money they didn't spend on protection? Nothing. O-line combined, $31 million for 5 humans trying to keep Dak alive. That's like hiring 5 bodyguards for $6 million each to protect a $60 million diamond. Except that Diamond has feelings and a Twitter account. Every sack Dak takes, fans scream, "Get rid of the ball!" With what? The 0.8 seconds he has before 280-pound men turn his spine into powder? His contract literally ensures his destruction. It's financial suicide with a signing bonus. True story. And I mean true, not NFL PR true. Mac Jones. 1 bad game. 1! His girlfriend goes to Target. Not even Walmart. Target. The classy place. Woman recognizes her. Follows her to the parking lot. Tell Mac he's a who ruined my fantasy team. Fantasy team! Mac's girlfriend now shops with security. Security! To buy tampons and LaCroix. 47,000 DMs after that game, including her parents' address, photos of her apartment, death threats so specific they included what knife they'd use. She's 24, a nurse, saves actual lives. Dating Mac Jones, now she needs someone to save hers. Your backup makes $5 million to study your weaknesses. Not help you, study you. Like you're a science experiment about failure. Gardner Minshew, the mustache with a quarterback attached, admitted he used to watch film of the starters' bad plays. For motivation, he said. Motivation? That's like your understudy watching you forget your lines and taking notes. Tyler Huntley went to therapy because he couldn't stop checking Lamar Jackson's injury reports. Therapy! Doc, I can't stop hoping my friend tears his ACL. That's not a teammate. That's a vulture with a clipboard. Monday Night Football. 20 million watching. You throw a pick 6. The camera stays on your face for 7 seconds. 7 seconds! Netflix gives serial killers less screen time. By Tuesday morning, Wikipedia updated. Low Light has 6 million views. Your jersey is 40% off. Your wife's Instagram is private. Your mom won't leave the house. Mark Sanchez. The Butt Fumble. November 22nd, 2012. 13 years later. Still the first Google result. The man went to Harvard for business, runs charities, saved the kid from drowning. Doesn't matter. He's the butt fumble guy. Forever. They'll put it on his tombstone. Brett Favre can't remember his daughter's birthday. Jim McMahon thinks it's 1985 sometimes. Ken Stabler died with stage 3 CTE. His brain looked like Swiss cheese that someone set on fire. But quarterbacks are protected. Protected? Aaron Rodgers took 38 sacks last year. 38! That's 38 car crashes, where the car is your skull and the wall is a 300-pound man named Vita Vea. The NFL says quarterbacks are safer than ever. Meanwhile, Tua's on his 5th concussion looking like he's doing long division when asked his name. They put cameras on your mom every single game. You throw a touchdown, mom crying. You get sacked, dad holding his chest like he's having a heart attack. He might be. Watching your kid get murdered on live TV does things to your cardiovascular system. Arch Manning, 19, not even drafted, already has a dedicated camera crew for his family. His uncles, Peyton and Eli, won 4 Super Bowls combined. Arch could win 3 and still be the disappointing Manning. His mom stopped going to games, said watching herself watch him was like being in a horror movie where you're also the victim. Justin Fields posts a picture of his dog. His dog. Top comment? Maybe train your brain like you train your dog. 27,000 likes. His dog has done nothing but exist and somehow has haters. Baker Mayfield's wife posts banana bread recipe. The response is, this is why he can't read defenses. Banana bread soft, like your husband. My grandma makes better bread and could complete more passes. Banana bread. Started a controversy. Social media isn't media. It's a 24/7 execution where everyone has a front row and a tomato to throw. This is real. Not trying to be dark, just true. Former NFL quarterbacks are 2.5 times more likely to commit suicide than other positions. Ryan Mallett, drowned. Dwayne Haskins, hit by car. Jeff Gladney, car crash. Accidents. Kenny Pickett didn't leave his house for 21 days after a playoff loss. I kept reading about how I failed Pittsburgh, failed my family, failed everyone for throwing a football wrong. The pressure doesn't end when you retire. It compounds with interest, like a student loan for your soul. Dan Marino, greatest pure passer ever, 0 Super Bowls. Legacy? Couldn't win the big one. Trent Dilfer, mediocre at everything. 1 Super Bowl. Legacy? Champion. That's like saying the guy who made coffee for the Beatles is more successful than Prince because he was in the room when they recorded Abbey Road. You can be perfect for 15 years. 4,000 yards a season, 30-plus touchdowns, Pro Bowls. No ring? You're a failure. Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson has a ring. He's more successful than Marino. That's not math. That's insanity with statistics. Take less money. Doesn't believe in himself. Disrespecting other quarterbacks. Not a leader. Take the max. Selfish. Team can't build around him. Chose money over winning. Patrick Mahomes makes $45 million. His entire offensive line, $38 million combined. That's like paying your pilot more than the entire crew building the plane, while it's flying. Every dollar you make is a dollar that can't protect you. You're literally financing your own destruction. Year 1, learning the system. Year 2, prove it year. Year 3, franchise or fired. 78% of first-round quarterbacks don't get a second contract. 78! Better odds playing Russian roulette with 5 bullets. Mac Jones, year 1, Pro Bowl. Year 2, benched. Year 3, traded. From Pro Bowl to punchline in 24 months. That's not development. That's a countdown to unemployment. With 70,000 people watching you fail in person, plus millions on TV, plus your mom crying on the Jumbotron. 47% of starting quarterbacks see therapists. 47%! The other 53% are lying or dead inside. Tom Brady's therapist made $2.3 million during his career, more than Cooper Rush makes to play. Imagine being so stressed that your shrink makes more than actual NFL players. Tom, tell me about your feelings. I won 7 Super Bowls and I still feel empty. That'll be $50,000. Same time next week. Even success requires therapy. Andrew Luck retired at 29, prime of his career. because the pain wasn't worth it anymore. The response? Quitter. Soft. Betrayed Indianapolis. Booed off the field at a preseason game. This man chose his brain over football and became a villain. Like choosing not to jump off a bridge makes you a coward. Play until you're broken? Stay too long. Leave healthy? Quit on the team. There's no right answer, only different flavors of wrong. Here's what being an NFL quarterback actually is. Your brain is dying. Your body is breaking. Your wife needs security. Your kids get bullied. Your backup prays for your ACL to explode. Your salary prevents success. Your therapist makes millions. Your parents are content. Your career lasts 4.4 years, if you're lucky. And after all that pain, all that sacrifice, all that damage, if you don't win a Super Bowl, you're a failure. Forever. Dan Marino knows. So next time you tweet, "This QB sucks," remember, Shedeur Sanders is getting destroyed for mouthing words. Mac Jones's girlfriend needs security to buy groceries. Mark Sanchez will die being the butt fumble guy. Brett Favre can't remember his daughter's birthday. And somewhere right now, a quarterback is in therapy, trying to explain why 3 million strangers wanting him dead is affecting his sleep. That's why it sucks to be an NFL quarterback. The most important position in sports, where importance is just another word for blame. And blame follows you to the grave. Think that's brutal? Long snappers get death threats for doing their job perfectly.